Hi there, welcome to Cottonwood, a Scion RPG short campaign, and it's the finale! And they just had to do it one last time. I am your storyteller slash GM slash god Depthe, also known as Chaotic Bunny on all the things. And these are my lovely players. Abbey, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Abbey. That is correct. Pronouns are she, they. I'm found at ABZ Kelly everywhere on the internet. If I'm actually there, who knows, but I'll try. Other than that, I am part of the Starfarers campaign on Starlight Tales, and if you start missing this Jersey accent, there's another one over there for you. That's me.
Serenity.
Hi, I'm Serenity. You can find me where the birds are, where the bees are, and also where you can learn about the birds and the bees. You can find me as Clickety Clack Snack or Click Clack Snack if you're nasty. Pretty much I am on this channel every Sunday, except for this next one, because friends are at PAX U, so they get to go have fun without me. No, just kidding. They get to go have fun without us, but we'll be back the week after. We'll be playing some games, and we'll kind of figure things out from there. But you can catch us in another Greek mythology type of campaign, Tragedy of Theologian. Depthe is in there, and they play the stupidest little man. But I love them.
Love my stupid
so much. And other projects to come.
Man!
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. How's it going? My name is Captain Quail, all things. I if there is a social media and I'm on it, if you search Captain Quail, I'll be right bloody there. I GM a little Starfinder campaign called The Adamless, which is both an actual play that's over on the Welcome Inn, and it's a podcast where we take the actual play and then we take out a bunch of the mechanics talk and we add music and sound effects like pew-pews and all that jazz, and it's great. Episode 18 has literally just got up, or it will be up within this game. So if you're like, oh, what is this all about? Then go listen to this. Very good.
Puja.
Oh, that's me. Hey everybody, I am Puja. You can find me over at Puja on Twitter while it stands, and Tumblr, and Pujabberwocky everywhere else where I didn't get to it quite as fast. And I am currently in the land of Depthe, which means that you cannot find me on Strange Hunkers because time zones, what the fuck. But there's a whole backlog on our wonderful YouTube channel, TotalPartyKiss, and check it out. And I actually don't know what I'm going to be on over the holidays, so keep an eye out on my Twitter. I'll be posting, but I do know that I will be playing once again with my buddy Jeff Stormer in our third little Superman game sometime in December. And yeah, just keep an eye on that feed. You'll see me there.
Very cool, very cool. And
my pronouns are she, her. I forgot pronouns.
Get those pronouns in. I also forgot. I always forget my pronouns because gender doesn't exist. For me, anyway. Anyway. Big thank you to the wonderful, amazing, talented, phenomenal person producing for us this stream, Super Dylan. You can find them anywhere and everywhere via Super Dylan.
I love Dylan.
Awesome.
Sorry, I had to give Dylan a super.
You can find her at PAX Unplugged this weekend, and I'm pretty sure he's on a couple of panels, or 1, 2, 3. They're on all the panels. You had a hit first. So you should go say hi.
Go to his Twitter account, you cowards, and look at the panels. They're gonna be on.
Go there. Also buy little games, so then if you're going to PAX U and need things to do on the way, they have so many games on there that they made with friends, and they're so good.
Also, I want to give a special shout out to AJ, even though that he's not here with us. They have been producing up until this point, and they are also going to be at PAX Unplugged, which is why they couldn't produce for us this week. But still, give them some love from us at PAX Unplugged. And last but not least, Sandtail. Thank you so much, Sandtail, for the wonderful, beautiful vibes. I will be using them to scare my players. Anyway.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Now that we've got our introduction to the way, let's recap. Let's recap the story so far, right from the beginning. Let's go for the final episode. Phoebe, Dixie, Noah, and Tahir woke up one morning to multiple strange things happening at camp. Noah had a dream of demons in his dad's lake, making a deal. Dixie received a prophecy from Rachel, and half of camp couldn't wake up, including Tahir's younger sister and Phoebe's siblings. They all find out that Hypnos has been taken and the gods are all searching for him, but in the meantime, there is a herbologist located at Mount Katahdin in Maine that should help make a remedy to wake everyone up. Phoebe, Dixie, Noah, and Tahir are all chosen for the quest and are dropped at the New York Grand Central Station. There, they trap Cricketer in a bathroom and manage to kill it before catching their very first of many buses to Maine. On the way to Boston, they meet twins, Bethany and Beatrice, who are quickly revealed to be Ampusa and invade them at the rest stop. The rest of the night at Boston, they rest for the night at Boston and encounter the Grey Sisters the next morning. They ask them about their quest and get very vague answers. The Ampusa twins catch up to them, and the group have to work to evade them once again. The group make it to Portland, where they encounter an Alley of the Dead, where they meet Dixie's mum. They buy some supplies and make it to the bus station to go to Bangor. They arrive at Bangor and camp for the night, before finally arriving at Mount Katahdin in the morning. They trek up the mountain for the day, fighting a drake, and making it across the very dangerous Knife Edge Trail before making it to the peak and camping for the night. Which is where we leave off. So, you've all slept quite sadly for the night. It was very quiet, the air was kind of chilly, this high up on the mountain, but you had quite warm sleeping bags. And the next morning you wake up, the sunrise cresting over the horizon, you see the cave that you spotted last night that had the luscious plants and garden surrounding it. And the very beautiful pinks and oranges of the morning start to decorate the sky as you will wake up the next morning.
Am I correct in remembering that we left off last session seeing a centaur? Or am I...
Yes.
Yes. Has that happened yet?
Yes, so last night, as you were all kind of getting ready and setting up camp and kind of preparing to sleep for the night, you did see a figure of a centaur tending to the garden that surrounds this kind of cave
And then
structure.
And was it like we saw that and now we're just like getting up out of bed, like time skipped, or we saw that and we were like, oh, there's a centaur, we'll find out about that tomorrow, and then we went to bed?
I think so. It was more like you guys had seen it and were like, oh, cool, that's... But,
Alright.
due to your injuries from the day, you all had to...
Yeah, I think we saw it and we're like, we're in a shambles. Let's get some rest before we hurt
Noah is
ourselves.
up pacing around and then occasionally like kicking dirt on people like, gang, we gotta get up. There is a horse man over there. I have to meet them, I must.
Yeah.
Come on, gang. Let's get up.
Yeah.
Tahir walks up from behind you and is like, why are you kicking my sleeping bag? It's empty.
I thought you were in there. That's my fault. You... okay. How
I've been
early
awake
did you
for
get
like
up?
an hour and a half.
What do you mean? It's noon. It's like 00, the start of the day. Whatever.
That's midnight.
Whatever, I don't need... There's a centaur! Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Yes. And if everyone's ready, wait, we should eat before we go. We need our energy.
Fine.
Tahir just shoves a thing of brie at Noah.
Grab it, eaten. Frustrated. Flicks open their mirror. They're like, I'm fucking good today. This is a good day to save the world game.
Morning.
Baby, Dixie, what are you guys doing?
Phoebe was just watching that animated discussion as like morning television. And then just still in the sleeping bag, just like starts rolling side to side to gain momentum to get up, and then jumps up still in the sleeping bag to stay warm. So what are we doing, team?
I think Dixie is also rolled up in a sleeping bag, but is instead worming it, where like they're like sitting up, but like only their face is sticking out. It's still looking worse for wear because we only heal half of the damage we took, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. I'm okay.
We are going to find a herbologist centaur, I guess, and see if they can wake up Honey and the boys, and everybody else who's asleep.
Okay, do we have the who has the goblet cup? Who has cup?
Mm.
You?
No, it's who has it?
Dixie has it.
Dixie has it.
I have.
We're like, you're the quest bearer. Have it.
Oh, I have cup. Shit. She'll get up, but she'll just make sure that she has that prepared because I feel like that's gonna be important.
Here's a question about super cool things. Do I still have Hercules' cape, or was that destroyed in the wrangling of the dragon?
You still have it. It's looking
It's just
starting to look a little bit worse for wear, but it's just a little bit chomped up. What are you guys doing? You guys packing up camp?
Yeah, packing up.
Yeah, Tahir is supplying food to everyone who needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Phoebe will be at the back, staring solemnly at her blow dart that wasn't able to help much during the fight last time, and it's just like, do better. At the blow dart, not herself. She knows she's good. It's the blow dart's fault.
Your net was MVP.
Thank you for remembering to use that. I think I discovered my fears yesterday. That was a lot for me.
Are you okay?
Yeah. The dragons. They're... I'll process this later. We have things to do.
Here, hold on. And Tahir is going to just take a moment and think actively this compartmentalized fear that this herbologist is not going to wake Honey up so that you can eat it.
Oh, so I'm eating your fear. Thank you. That is so kind of you. All right. I'm feeling peaceful,
I'd rather you have it. Yeah, I'd rather you have it than me.
Yeah. I have your fear, and then you feel my peace, and then it's just, we have a symbiotic.
This is a great exchange.
This is how we work as friends. I'm so glad I understand. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you. Cheers is cheese and eats.
Alright. It takes a little bit to get down to where the cave is. You kind of have to go the long way around because it's it's a steep drop if you were to just go straight forward. But you make your way around, And as you approach this cave, you are able to see just how luscious this garden is. It's very organized. There's rows of certain herbs and plants. There's trees that you've never seen before. Especially to hear you're seeing plants that you've only read about in books and survival guides. And
Tahir's picking up fallen leaves from all these plants. They don't want to pick live ones, but they'll pick the fallen ones and just stuff them away.
And there's a very well worn trail that leads up into the cave. As you approach this cave, it's very well decorated. You kind of see it's this very tall entrance. You see further into it, and there's a desk full of paper and pens, kind of very high, but as you think about it, very suitable for a center. And just books, shelves upon shelves of books just around, in the cave walls. And as you approach, you see this centaur. He's the horse part of his body seems to be white, freckled with dark brown spots, and from the torso up, he has this kind of leather top, but very well made. And he has kind of long blonde hair that's kind of tied up in a ponytail, and he has little wired glasses that seem self-made, and he's kind of has a book in his hand and he's reading along one of the bookshelves, and he's seemingly muttering to himself. He's glancing down at the book and then looking up. Picks up a book up and is reading that one. Doesn't seem to notice you yet.
The heroes have arrived to the centaur.
He seems very startled as he kind of steps back a little bit and turns.
I know.
Oh,
Hey, don't worry about it. It's just, I know you must have heard stories. You must have been waiting for this moment your whole life, but it is here. It is now. It is us. Don't you worry. We can take autographs afterward.
Yeah.
Yeah! First things first. First things first. We're here to wake up everyone who's magically fallen asleep for reasons that, Tahir, why is everyone falling asleep? I can't remember.
Hypnos is missing.
Yeah.
Hypnos is missing?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're here to fix it. Okay. Hypnos is missing, we're here to fix it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
We are campers from Camp Half-Blood, if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the bumblebees? Bzz, bzz.
A bee pops
I
up
haven't
around
heard
Tahir
of
and
the
just flies around.
bumblebees, but
Well, you have now.
I do know Chiron, but yes. You're here for what? Sorry.
Herbologist?
We heard you might be able to help wake the children. Please tell me you can help wake the children.
Yeah, they're asleep because Hypnos is not there, so a lot of people who normally don't sleep a lot are sleeping a lot, and a lot of people who normally sleep a lot aren't sleeping.
That is quite awful. Well, I'm sure I have something. If you would like to sit And he's kind of like glancing around nervously at just books. He just has books here. Would you like some tea?
Sure.
That would be splendid.
Okay. And he kind of nervously walks over to this table area, and you see kind of carved into the wall of this cave is shells of vials this time, and you see just vials upon vials upon vials of dried herbs, plants, seeds, just everything that is a byproduct of what he grows in his garden. And he takes some vials down and puts them into a little clay kettle and starts making some tea. Has a little makeshift fireplace thing in the corner, and he sits the kettle. Apart from not waking up, are there any other symptoms?
I think Honey was... Well, I think she was trapped in a nightmare. Like, she seemed very unsettled in her sleep.
Okay. And it's because Hypnos is missing?
Maybe.
Yes.
I'm
I
thinking
think,
so.
I assume we were just sent to hopefully find you, Mr. Abologist. Or what was your name?
I am Pholus.
Polis? Pleased to meet you. We were brought here so that hopefully you could have a remedy in the meantime while, the big ones sort out the bigger issue, and we are here for the little people sleeping lost.
Yeah.
That does
The-
sound
Yeah.
awful, but I would have to look. It's there's a lot. There's a lot of herbs that could help, but some might be more harmful than aiding. So if you would give me a moment, and kind of takes the kettle off and starts to pour over on tea, it might take a little while for me to find the appropriate remedy. What's up, Serenity?
Can I make like a medicine or investigation check on what he put into the tea?
You can.
Yeah.
Can
Can I make a vibe check on him? Just jump.
Okay. So Dixie, you wanna find out what he put in the tea?
Yeah.
Make a either an intelligence survival or perception survival.
Intelligence survival in this economy? Thank you.
And what were you wanting to look for?
Just a vibe check
Just a vibe check?
on this
All right,
person. Yeah.
that would be perception empathy.
Perception. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
10 successes. No
10 successes?
No crit fails.
All right. You watch as he's making the tea. It just seems like a lot of like calming herbs. You see him pick up a vial that says chamomile, and like lavender. It just seems to be a very relaxing tea. And you see that I will also give you that these vials seem to be well used. So it seems that he makes this tea quite often.
I rolled 2 10s and 2 1s, and so I only have my like epic success, so I have 1 success.
He seems very nervous. You can gauge that this might be from the lack of social interaction. It doesn't seem like many people come by after all these years, so suddenly 4 people in his home is making him very nervous.
I have something that might help because you said there might be stuff that would be more detrimental. I have a cup, but it's not just a cup, but I have a cup. And if there's herbs that could help but might harm someone, I think it will remove the poison somehow.
Mm-hmm. It will. It's special.
Yes, I've heard of that goblet. It's not so much that poison will happen, it's a balance. Because it's such a precarious, and you see him gain a bit more confidence as he's talking about herbs, and he's definitely in his element as he's talking, and the stutter kind of goes away a little bit as he becomes more focused on explaining.
Could I also say that Phoebe is trying to leech some of the panic off of?
Yeah?
Absolutely. Yeah, because Phoebe was gaining confidence immediately the second this centaur seemed to panic, and now it's like trying to subtly slurp it away.
It's not that herbs will be detrimental in terms of poison, it's when I don't have all the information and I can't see the condition for myself. It's a bit of a guessing game because while I might be able to wake them up, it might be waking them up forever. Or I might not be able to wake them up and instead put them into a deeper sleep. It's a very balancing game when it comes to herbs and remedies and teas. I need to make sure that none of that will happen in the combination of herbs that I need to make for you all.
A question. This is outside question. Was there something consistent about all the people who stayed asleep? Like, was there a common, like, age, physical attribute, something like that?
I'll say from what you know and what you've seen before you left camp, it seemed quite random. It just seemed... The most absurd thing was it seemed to be divided in half. It was half of camp, but like roughly, you didn't know the exact number because you left before they did a full sweep of camp, but it seemed roughly about half of camp was asleep. Nothing seemed to strike at you about why others were asleep and why others weren't. It was just...
Well, how about I have an idea. What if you could make someone go to sleep and possibly they could experience what's happening so you could do the research yourself? Is that possible?
I'm not sure exactly. It's... As you said, it was a result of Hypnos going missing, and I'm not sure how long it's been since that happened, but if it's been a few days, then it might not be possible. It might just be that wave that happened initially. But I can't say, because I don't know. Exactly. But just make yourselves at home, and I will be back. And he kind of like turns and...
Thank you.
Oh, of course. And leaves the cave.
What do we do now?
I thought there was going to be like a big, like climactic battle and stuff.
Me too. You
Yeah.
hyped me up.
No, I got
We-
myself hyped. I have all this energy. I might just go for a run. I might just like jog
I
around.
have
the
all
house
this
like
energy.
once or
Did you see
twice.
all the panic that guy had? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Wait. You thought finding a herbologist, you'd have to fight him?
We're heroes. We know that there are demons around. There's so many
Oh, you
demons.
thought we were gonna fight? I just thought there was just gonna be a big. Oh my gosh! It's immediate success.
I know. It's very anticlimactic in that way. I thought, like, here's a solution to all your problems.
Well,
It's me.
There are still demons. We forgot that they were demons. Demons at my dad's lake.
Oh,
There were
right.
demons there.
do you
Oh.
remember what they looked like?
No, it was like I was like drowning and underwater, and they were all like silhouetted and speaking to someone else. I couldn't really.
Maybe we should talk about that. Maybe, a flow. Oh, Mr. F. Oh my. I'm forgetting. What
I like Mr. F. I'm not gonna
Mr.
lie.
F.
I
Yeah,
like
could be
it.
Mr. D, Mr. F. Mr. F, I believe, maybe has seen because it's maybe around this mountain and could put us in a direction.
Oh, or
Mm.
maybe he's got something where he can maybe bring back that memory or something.
That's a good idea. I was just gonna ask Noah to nap again and try to demon.
Demon.
Like demon focus with napping.
Yeah.
That could work. That could work if I think really hard. If I eat like you have cheese. If I just eat like loads of cheese and then fall asleep, then I could maybe
He might
have
he
another
might sleepwalk though.
God vision.
That's fine.
Oh, we're here to make sure he doesn't go far.
I don't
We
think
can
that'd be
make a
the
little
issue. I think he'd be posing and like taking pictures.
in
Probably.
sleep.
I
Yeah.
definitely want to add it to my social medias. If you catch me sleeping, that will get some engagement. I'd like that. If you could do that, that'd be dope.
The engagement. Would you like that kind of engagement?
No.
People who
no
are
pre-
into you when you're sleeping?
All press is good press. Yeah. I've had people into me for way weirder stuff. I don't know if you know, but I'm going to be on a Disney Channel original movie in like 6 months to a year. So
Do you
Is
think
that
you
the
need
one
to
about
kick off.
us?
Is this show about us?
Is that the one about us? I thought because you said we were casted, so I don't know.
At least I would like to be a PA on set because I feel like there's so much fright going on there. I could be, I could be someone to calm everybody down, and I would thrive.
I mean, could do. Yeah, I could speak to the agent. No, this is the casting was for our adventure. This thing. That's what the
Okay.
casting was for.
Well,
Yeah.
because I'm thinking about. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm thinking about the prophecy again. And there's part of it that goes. It says something. I just had it in my brain. If you fix what was broken, to fix what was broken, dreams have been transgressed. Your answer lies here on Knife Edge Mountain. Only one holds the answer to this burden. I think that might be Noah, because if that's the answer, or it could be about Mr. F.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
could be
just
about you.
Can we live in the space that it's me just for a little bit longer? I really like that.
Wait. But it could also be you, Dixie.
no.
I mean,
You have the
we
most
both
organic
did have
connection.
prophecies. This is both of our. This is like our collective, adventure together. Both of us had the quest dream, or vision, or whatever.
Maybe both of you should nap.
I'll take a nap, I guess.
Nap.
Well, maybe we should come back and wait in case there's a secret formula. That's kind of what I was.
Nap
well,
right here.
that's what-
We can just drag the sleeping bags. We'll be on watch. Me and Tahir will have a
Yeah.
lovely time. Now we know how to spend wonderful bonding time together. I take all of the fear out of Tahir's body. Feel fabulous. And then suddenly I feel calm. Tahir's calm. And we just sit. And it's like meditation.
It's winning.
It's winning. It's winning.
That sounds great.
Phoebe,
to me.
high fives Tahir. Just boom.
That's actually a pretty solid relationship, like some
I don't
give
wanna-
and take.
Yeah.
Yeah, this relationship fixed. Let's go.
Symbiotic. Phoebe does like a lap around Tahir.
The bee that
It's
Tahir that had like
it's just so smooth that it's unnatural. It's like
Yeah, it's like
Like-
sinking through shadows.
yeah, and
Like
the,
a planet.
The bee goes with you.
Yes. Let's go.
The bee's your little moon
Yeah.
going around you.
Yeah, let's go. Now go to sleep. You're getting very sleepy.
I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna sleep sitting up because I don't want to lay down because this is kind of a dirty cave floor, and I spent some time on this hair, and this hair is like it's looking like particularly good today, and like if I mess it up for the big finale, I'm gonna be super pissed. So I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
Did you part on the opposite side?
Yeah, it's just like I saw it and I thought it would look cool, so you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Write that down. Write that down. I'll
Hey,
sleep
now-
on the
I'm-
floor. I don't care. I'm just gonna.
We'll
She goes under the table.
We'll put out your sleeping bag. You don't have to lay on the floor.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean,
Dixie, let us put down a sleeping bag.
Okay.
Thank you.
You deserve to be comfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable always. Consistently. But okay. Maybe we should wait for Mr. F to come back and tell him our plan, so then he's in on it, so he just doesn't walk in on two kids falling asleep. That might stress
I think
him.
it might take the pressure off of him
I think that might stress
if
him
two
out.
of us are
It's like
asleep.
we're in a waiting room. It's like people wait how they wait. Yeah.
But we just told him this was a whole issue, and then he's like, "Oh no! Oh shoot! Two of them fell asleep. They're dying." And then
Maybe it'll
Maybe
it could
urgency.
incentivize him to work faster.
Yeah.
Urgency. I agree.
Okay,
Yeah. And if
Okay.
if it's too panicked, I'll take care of the situation. Don't worry about it.
okay. So fall asleep dramatically.
No.
Okay.
Just
Well,
go to sleep.
well,
Just go to sleep. Come
did we
on.
want to instill the panic so you can feed
don't
off of it, or do you want me to go to sleep normal?
No. If it happens, it happens. But we don't need to force it. Just go to sleep. Just go to bed. Go to bed, Dixie. Dixie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So Noah and Dixie are sleeping. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So you both set out your sleeping bags and just lay down and try to sleep. It takes a little bit because you guys have just woken up after a night's rest, but after kind of just letting your body relax and hearing kind of the background noise of the fire crackling and Tahir and Phoebe just speaking in hushed tones, you both find yourselves falling asleep. And you both are kind of laying there and you both get that sensation where you're falling asleep and suddenly your body jolts because you feel like you're falling. And as your body jolts and your eyes snap open, Noah, you find yourself back in this field with luscious grass, flowers, trees, and you look around and you see Dixie standing right beside you. Dixie, you are in this gorgeous meadow. The grass is gorgeously green. There's wildflowers speckled around. Trees are beautiful and rustling softly to a gentle breeze. And you see in front of you this amazing lake. It's clear water. It seems to reflect the meadow. It just seems this picture in the middle of this field. Perfectly still, clear blue water.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I fell asleep holding the goblet, do I have the goblet?
No.
Damn, that's fine. Yeah, no, Dixie wakes up, looks around, looks at Noah.
Are you a demon or are you
Oh.
real?
I've been called a demon many times in my life, but I mean, pretty sure I'm just Dixie.
Alright.
Are you a demon?
Only in bed.
Incorrect. I could just tell you right now. Have you? No, I'm not getting into that. She stands up.
Welcome to Papa's Lake. The water here is divine. If you look into it, it will enrapture you. This is where I saw the demons, but I was like in the lake, so I guess to fulfill the thing and relive this, we have to get back in the lake. But first, Noah's going to try and look for the mountain that they're on around. See if this is like an actual place, or if this is a kind of metaphor.
So are you looking specifically for Mount Katahdin in the distance?
Yeah.
Or like anywhere nearby? Yeah, absolutely. Roll me perception awareness.
Can I help?
Yeah, if you want. Absolutely.
Okay. Would it also be perception awareness?
Yes.
Sweet.
-1. I got a crit fail. Oh no, crit fails are only -1, right? So I got a 0
Yes.
in total. There you go.
I got 1.
Woohoo! Let's go.
One success.
Did you find it?
You both look
Did you
around,
absolutely get it?
and you can't see any mountains anywhere.
Okay, well.
Well, are you sure you're supposed to fall in? Because if you fell in and you didn't see him, maybe that's because you fell in like a doofus.
I think you'll find I was pulled in. I think. Was I pulled in? I fell in, right? I did fall in like a doofus. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually think you find I was pulled in by... I was enamored by my own visage, but...
Yeah, that's kind of
Don't look into
your
the
thing.
It's a
Well, I mean, I'll look into the lake because I have less issue with that because your family is known for that issue.
It was more of like a magical curse more than just like we were just really into ourselves. But sure, feel free to go look in.
I've seen you walk down the street, not leaving from the store windows as we pass by. Are you sure?
Yes, because I have this face. Obviously, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Come on, Dixie. You can. If you look in, I'm sure that you'll leave.
Okay. Hold on the back of my shirt or something in case I fall in, I guess.
Okay, well then. Yeah.
Okay. And then she's gonna look.
Okay. You look into this lake, and I would like you to roll me a willpower.
How do I roll that? How do I roll that?
There should be on your character sheet willpower. You should have 5 there, unless you spent any experience.
I think I spent 1. 1, 2. Oh no, never mind. No, I'll have 5. I don't think I got any extra or anything like that. So 5. I roll 5 d10. Okay. I got 2 successes. Or 3. Sorry, 3 successes.
Oh, nice.
3 successes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You look into like, and you see your reflection, and you find you can't stop looking at yourself. You're really gorgeous, and you kind of like looking at yourself. You're a little bit. You're not one to look at yourself a lot in the reflection, but for the first time, you're like, I really want to keep looking at myself. But you kind of shake your head of that mentality fairly quickly. And as you look, your hands are on the edge, and some stray dirt kind of chips off and falls into the water and creates this ripple. And you, as the ripple kind of disrupts your image, when it settles again, it's something completely different. You see kind of very much what Noah described at first. It's silhouettes. Two smaller humanoidish silhouettes with the silhouette of a centaur. And as you look more and more ripples kind of go through the image, it starts to become clearer. More details come into focus. You see the white fur, the blonde hair, and you see two very familiar figures. Two people that have been following you nearly this entire trip. And you hear the conversation start up again. Noah, if you're kind of like looking over the shoulder, you're also seeing this. But you hear one of the twins go, "What do you say?" And Volus reply, "This is an awfully big proposition. Well, if you agree to help us, that'd be an awful big help to our cause. No one's gonna get hurt, right? No. We just want to stir up some trouble. All you have to do is burn these herbs." And you see them hand over a list. And he takes the list. "You don't have to decide right now. But if you do, you will be safe for any consequences of what might happen next in the coming war." Tahir and Phoebe, you are watching Noah and Dixie sleep. They're quite peaceful. They're not like tossing or turning or anything. They're just asleep, relaxed. When Tahir, you smell. You have the fire burning right beside you, so it takes you a little bit to click onto it. But the burning smell suddenly changes. And it smells very nice, very herbal. And you look outside and you see kind of smoke billowing.
Do I recognize these scents?
Roll me an intelligence survival.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Survival is +5, so that is all. Okay, and then +1. So I got it. Oh, okay. So those cancel. But I have a 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing strikes you too familiar, but it is kind of plant. It smells. You're able to narrow it down to, you know, the difference between dry burning and green burning. And whatever's burning is green, and you know that they're quite hard to burn when they're still alive and lush.
I wonder why he's burning things there.
Maybe we should go check in. Looks at sleeping bodies, looks back at Tahir. Do I feel like only one of us should go check because, sleeping friends are pretty.
Yeah, I don't want to leave them.
I can go. I'm.
Well,
Hey, I'm. I can talk
I
my
could
way
send
out of
bees.
things.
I don't
Send
want you to
bees?
go alone. I can send bees.
Okay, but
'Cause-
I feel like I should go with the bees because in case anything needs like immediate action, maybe a person being there is good. I'm pretty like brush yourself. I didn't take too much of a beating yesterday, so I can.
I also DM. I also have create animal. Here's my question: if I create an animal, can I talk to it? It's page 70. Of the book.
I don't have it written down. Do you want to read it out to me?
I am also pulling it up. Just give me 1 second. Yep, I will. It's opening right now. Look at all these things I haven't used. It's a finale. We gotta pull out all stops.
All stops.
Okay, just give me 1 second. All right, page
Hang on, I
70. Okay, here we go. Create animal. By spending willpower. Okay, Scion can create mundane animals of chosen type from blood. I can command them mentally.
Ah, nice.
And they will
Alright.
last for 1 scene. And I have to pay legend points for the size of them.
Legend points, I'm not worried about.
Okay, so I have to roll. It's 1 willpower plus 1 lethal health level. Whatever that means.
That just means you take damage because you're using your own blood.
Okay. Tahir is going to send a. Tahir just looks at Phoebe for a second and is like, okay. And Tahir, they are thinking about what is an appropriate animal to send with you. And they're going to create a wolf. And give you a little wolf friend to go with you. And also, from the Bracelet of Swarm, send out some bees, because the bees will be able to get back to Tahir faster than the wolf, but the wolf will stay with Phoebe, and the wolf, Tahir instructs the wolf to protect Phoebe at all costs.
Alright. So, Phoebe, you venture at the cave, and you also see the billowing smoke and the smell of burning herbs. And you kind of follow. It's down into a little bit of a forested area, but you follow the track and you see Phobos burning a certain section of his garden in this area. You see all these other herbs, but you see a lot of them have been uprooted and stuffed into a pile and are beginning to burn.
Hey! Excuse me. Is this a part of the process to save children's lives?
Yes.
Are you telling me the truth? This tiny child is looking as intimidating as can be.
You start to feel the fear come off in waves. I don't know.
Tell me what you know.
And he's just kind of
Phoebe
locked
starts going
from...
up through the smoke, like a face in it, and is stomping out the flames with her feet.
Listen, they came to me first.
Someone is holding you to be on their side of hurting children and you accepted it?
They're not hurt, they're just sleeping.
Oh, as if that makes it any better, okay? Woo! The gods are not on your side. Like, what? I'm a child of fear. Do you want to be my enemy? Answer the
Listen
question.
here.
Answer the question. Tiny child in Centaur's face.
You didn't even know who I was. I have been here, not Chiron. And the fear starts to turn, you can sense, into a little bit of anger as well, which is kind of giving him the strength to talk to his daughter. You never heard about me. I'm here, and I have all these herbs and remedies, and now that you need me, you don't even know who I am, and Chiron is this legendary person. I was never remembered.
And you think making a difference to be remembered, is this the way you want to go down in history? Being remembered is about what you do. And if what you're doing is staying up on this hill and hiding from people, then that's one way to do it. That's one way. But I don't know you because I'm what, 15 years old? Like, I don't know. Shit, I don't know anything. So that is me. Of course I'm not going to know your name. I didn't know the name of, like, many things. It happened. And I politely asked you your name. I tried my best. I'm doing my best out here. And all I'm asking is for you to do your best. Because guess what? There's only 2 people here. 2 people. Other 2 are sleeping. There's only 2 people here that are trying to be like, okay, we're trying to remedy the situation. And you have the opportunity to also go down in history. This is literally someone had, like, smoke spew from their face, giving a freaking a hypothesis, whatever it's called, to someone. You could go down in those books. Fancy name. I can talk it up. I can intimidate anybody. Do you want your name? Do you want your name to be the big name? Because we can put it in your credit. I can do that.
I want you to roll me. Manipulation, empathy.
I am an empath. Let's go. Pick out my million dice. Yeah, okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Because I have 8 manipulation, 6 empathy, and an auto success. So I'm rolling 7 dice twice to get the 14, plus I have an automatic success. So, ASMR. What counts as a success? Is it 7 or 8 up?
7 up.
Okay. Five successes.
5 successes?
Yes.
He's taken aback a little bit, especially after your tirade of just barraging him.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of takes a step back, his face beginning to look slightly guilty. I'm sorry, but I've already agreed, and they already know.
Here, listen. That works in your favor. I know. I see on your face. You're feeling conflicted, and what you can do is you can admit you made the wrong decision. Help us. They don't know, and that helps everyone in this situation. No one's coming after you in the immediate time. We can make it a ruse, and then suddenly, boom, you're a double agent. We have the framework. All you have to do is agree. We can still do this together.
Gonna leave it there, and we're gonna go back to
Love the
Tahir. Tahir,
I was gonna say I did look at the thing, and per legend point, like basically per casting of create animal, I actually, because a wolf is modest, I actually get 2 of them. So
Oh.
there's one just walking around the perimeter of my sleeping
Alright.
buds.
Okay, cool. You're sitting there kind of glancing at the smoke a little bit warily when Dixie and Noah both jolt awake.
Are you okay? What happened? What did you see? Like,
Demons.
Tahir's immediately crowding Noah.
Is that demons? But the demons. We know the demons. We know two. We know all three of them. But there's like a conspiracy. Oh, hey there, buddy. There's just the wolf, just right there. He's like,
Oh, wait, where's Phoebe?
Phoebe, we couldn't leave you sleeping. Phoebe went to go check the strange smoke.
Dixie's going to get up a lot quicker than you've seen her ever get up, and like probably trip, fall, run out the door.
All right.
Oh, is Phoebe? Phoebe has a wolf protecting them. But we're going. Okay, we're going. Top, let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk, Noah. Let's go.
Yeah. Noah gets up, runs just before he runs out the cave. Face grabs his mirror and is like, sick. And then make sure his hair's great.
Let's
and
go.
Then sprints it.
Lovely. I assume Dixie's probably gonna get there first because they're scooting. And it's just the minute they see Phoebe, they're gonna start yelling, be like, Phoebe!
Right after the dramatic, it's up to you. Here's Phoebe, looks around, but this is like the slow, calculated turnaround, looks, nods at you, and then turns back and just is like dead staring. Mr. F. Yeah.
No, you don't understand. I already told them you were here.
Who?
The MQ said that they should be here any minute now.
Okay. Get to the back, save the herbs, start working on it. We'll take care of them. Do you agree? You can still...
You've stomped out a lot of... You stomped out the fire earlier, correct?
Yeah.
He will reach down and take some of the herbs and begin walking to the back, where kind of off to the area there seems to be a little greenhouse / preparing station.
As he's
sorry.
walking past.
And walks off, and that is when the rest kind of meet up with you, Phoebe, and
I'm standing
I will say
in a
at this
pile of
moment
ash
the
around
wolves
my...
dissipate. Yeah. Phoebe is covered in suit and ash. Their shoes are just covered in black soot.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I am seething. My goodness. Tried to burn the herbs. Looks at everyone. The Impusa are on the way, so
The who?
the
ones hitting on Noah?
yeah. They've been tipped off by Sir over there, and yeah, it's okay. I thought now is gonna be working on the remedy after I shoot him out, so that is fine. But we do have to deal with a fight. So looks to Noah, we are getting the fight scene. Prepare yourself. Looks to Tahir, you are a legend. You use net. You have the mind. Think you've got this. Looks to Dixie, grab shoulders. This is the time. This is the legend. Grabs face. It's happening. I believe in you. I believe in you. You've got this. You've got this. Starts taking all your fear out. You've got this.
Why do I feel like I've got this?
Yeah. Absolutely jazzed. You are so fearful.
Tahir will send the wolves out in two opposite directions to keep an eye out, and then the bees are just gonna kind of spread out. And as that happens, Tahir turns to Noah and says, "You've been flirting with demons this whole time?" Why am I not surprised?
The demons just can't get enough. You know how it is. Listen, I've heard of I've had quite a few people being obsessed with me, but this is ridiculous. Am I right? Ha ha!
It's like they want to eat
be
you.
in mortal danger very soon, and I feel like and I just before I'm quite scared, and I know that you have this because I believe in you just like loads, because you've got like some like crazy, like you're like crazy smart and like really very competent and all that, and I'm a little scared, but like Phoebe's got it. I can feel it like leaving every single time I think even a little bit of scared. But I just like everything this whole adventure, I am counting on you, and I know that you definitely have my back. I believe in you and I trust you, and thank you for being here. You're cool.
Oh. Thank you. I believe in you too. You've been extremely brave on this adventure.
Fucking go! Let's go. We got this. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
We're awkward high five.
I would love that shit. Yes, let's fucking go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So there's only...
What do my wolf eyes see? Sorry.
You're
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do vampires, do they fly? Do they fly? Did they do a fly?
Do they?
I
Wait,
don't
who
know.
does
I have
who
to make a
fly?
check for that.
Wait, I can make a check
Oh.
for that. I like the occult.
Because I want to see if they're coming up the one pathway that they have to go up.
Make the intelligence occult.
So
Alrighty.
smart.
I could do that. I will help you if you need it.
Oh. I got 5 successes on that one as well.
I got 4 successes to support your success.
All right. So how much is it in total, sir?
My 5 plus Dixie's 4.
So 9.
No, they don't fly. They just you know that they are just demons that eat men and have 1 brass leg and 1 donkey leg.
Mm-hmm.
We can set up a trap.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. It looks over to Tahir. So you want to set up a trap?
Little trap.
Yes.
That's it. Buzz.
Buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
As we say buzz buzz, literal bees go bzz, bzz, bzz.
I'm just picturing the starting as we like build up. Thank you.
Bzz, 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 bzz.
Buzzacuda? I don't know if that works. But yeah, I mean, I think we should trap them bitches.
Hell yeah.
How are you doing this? What are you guys doing? Give
That's
me
why
your
I looked at
ideas.
Tahir.
We're gonna to hear, because this is finale. We're gonna go grand, right? To hear like raises their arms and like the bracelet of swarm creates more bees.
Mhm.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be a little bananas, and I'm gonna take another. I'm gonna take another harm to create. I believe I can create like 100 really tiny things. So, because I don't want to like OP the bracelet of swarm, so I'm gonna take the damage for this, and I'm gonna create 100 bees, and send them in the direction Dixie.
They darken the sun. The sky as it descends.
Tahir.
Bees. And then as they go off to go spy, Tahir just says, I really hope one of them is allergic.
Maybe.
And let me mark my damage.
I do have a question. Okay. I have a spell thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing, and it takes legends for it to be stronger. Now I have a question. Can I just trade health for that? Because it's very specific on it needing legend. Because I know you said don't worry about it, but I don't want to be OP either.
Which one is it?
Control aging.
Ooh.
Because for like the different times.
Yeah. I'll let you know how powerful you can go. What page is it on?
It's on page 81. Also, I see you wearing your new earrings. They're so freaking cute.
They're they're amazing. I saw them with my eyeballs. I'm just like bragging about it now.
Your real life eyeballs?
Yeah, my real life eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Phoebe is looking up virtues to hopefully use lunacy, which is capturing the attention. It uses legend, so I can only do it. Usually it says a group of people, but it scales with how much legend, so 2 people would be probably easier. But it's I inflict virtue extremities, so for example, the extremity of loyalty is blind devotion, and they would be so horrified at their attempted betrayal to go to extreme lengths to support friend or kinsman.
Wow.
So I feel like plan B.
I will say that you will be able to do a year in a day. With how long you've been at camp and how long you've been aware of your heritage, a year and a day.
What are the consequences for that? Because this is strong, so I'm open to taking consequences.
Mm-hmm. I will say you will, if you want to go up to a year per day, that will probably be, I'll say 1 box of health.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, I'll make it 2.
I was gonna say this is more fair.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Cool, I appreciate it.
Put up the risk factor a little bit.
Ooh.
Alright. Yes. Okay. So that's sorted. Anything else?
Do we want to have a plan, or do we just want to wing it? Because we're good at that.
I will say I can keep my thing as a plan B, because so I can have them either be, go to the extreme of, courage, the extreme of expression, harmony, or loyalty. Loyalty, as I was trying to mention before, devotion. So if they feel like they were, trying to betray, they will try to, be blindly devoted to, maybe us, hopefully. I don't know. I haven't really tried to make anyone totally lose it before, so it's a bit new to me. Harmony, maybe they'll just go super trying to have the harmony in the situation, so maybe that complacent, but I don't really know how these effects work, so again, I'd say a backup plan.
I mean, yeah, in a worst case scenario, if we're getting really, not worst case scenario, but if we're feeling real bad, I have a way to make one of them way more less good. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It will hurt, but I'm open for it because I like your idea too.
All right. So, just run it with me again the entirety of your plan for this trap. What is your hope that will happen?
I'm not the main trap. I'm the backup.
Tahir is the bees are going to go find these folks and not attack them, but follow them and communicate to Tahir their exact coordinates. And Tahir will communicate that to the folks. And Tahir decided not to send the wolves out to hide. The wolves are now just like on the sides of the four of us, like in it, and they will be frontline.
So you're just waiting for them and prepared?
Yes, at least as far as Tahir is concerned, that's what they are doing.
And Phoebe will be like hiding behind something.
Okay.
Because she's squishy. They are afraid.
I just have a couple things like in mind as well. I would like to, I guess, hide on the other side. Like if there's like parts of the walkway, if there's a way to hide on the opposite side of Phoebe, just in case, then I can jump out, go oogity boogity, get old.
All right. All right.
Is there any form of body of water or anything reflective just so we can get Ohar out here before they get here?
You can see a kind of natural irrigation system where there's kind of a man-made kind of channel that goes through all of the different gardens.
Yeah, Noah like looks into one and then puts his hand in the water, and when he reaches it out, he's like got clasped in a very bro-themed grip, a carbon copy of himself.
Amazing.
But the hair is parted on the different side, on his normal side, not the new side.
And I think Tahir looks at Hoenn and is just like, hey, and like, that's it.
When Tahir says hey, and then as she turns, Noah and Hoenn go like yeah, 6. Hi.
Alright.
Let's go.
So you all do your separate things to prepare. It's about 10 minutes of you kind of planning and getting ready before Tahir's bees do spot the twins kind of walking up the trail. And you see them. The bees weren't attacking, were they just following them?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. They are like probably I would say like they're higher, like maybe in the canopy. Just
Okay.
It's very shaded everywhere they go.
Mm-hmm. It'd be great for their complexion. But as they kind of walk up, you start to see them kind of break through from the forested area. And they approach, and they seem quite surprised that you're standing there waiting for them. But they approach and they stand a fair ways away, and there's this standoff for a moment.
Right, so let me get this straight. You knew that you were gonna try to ambush us and fuck with everything for like... For what? For no reason? I don't really know what your motivations are. Is it just to fuck with us? Cause you...
Well, there's a reason for everything. But you children aren't privy to that information.
What? Noah is taking like steps forward whilst saying. So is this like a plan that like the of just like some evil gods are doing, or is it just yours, just like your great idea that you have?
I just take a moment and study you. Do you really think that this silly little quest of yours will be successful?
Well, I don't know, it's like you led us here, you kind of knew this is gonna happen, and you're just like, you're wild outnumbered. There's 2 of you and there's 6 of us.
Please.
The wolves growl.
Oh, the wolves, there's 8 of us. I forgot about the wolves.
Mm.
Look at you. You're the son of a man who couldn't stop looking at himself in the mirror. What? A child who has bees? One that likes to watch scary movies at night. And one that just looks like plain death all the time. It's not exactly intimidating.
Are you sure about that? And the wolves will start prowling.
And like, yeah, maybe we're not part of the big 3 or whatever. Noah gets out the mirror and then like points it at them. And from like their perspective, they're like looking at themselves and they look like really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't have a cool pen that turns into a sword or like this incredible shield or anything like that. I've just got this mirror that makes us look kind of cool, and we haven't got like
You
loads,
have a
but
dope ass cape, and
I
we
do have
just
a dope-ass cape.
killed a dragon. Not killed.
We
Well,
did.
we defeated a dragon.
We beat up a dragon, and we've also beat you twice before.
Yeah. Without even fighting. How does it feel to be outwit? Dead. What's
Third
that?
time you won't be so lucky.
But again, you're outnumbered because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the wolves. 7, 8, and then he's gonna punch him in the face.
And I think that's where we'll go to break before we start combat.
Oh yes, the only time the guns reference is like cheered on.
It's like that we're not mad at it.
No, we're not
We'll
mad
be
at it.
back
It was good.
in 10 minutes for the final fight. We'll see what happens. See you soon. everyone. We are back. And it is time for combat. This group of demigods is gonna be fighting some Impisa. And we just kicked off with Noah socking it with a demon, and we're gonna roll initiative. Just a reminder, initiative is your wits plus your most appropriate skill for the combat. I should roll initiative too, what am I doing?
Have you ever just hated your roll?
I felt that emotion.
Before?
Have you ever just hated?
Depthe, I'm gonna roll Animal Ken because of the amount of animals that Tahir has in battle.
Sounds good.
I rolled fucking 3 10s, a 7, and a 9.
Oh!
Yeah.
8.
Okay, this is your story.
No.
Damn.
It's just the... What did you get?
This is Noah's story.
10 successes. I rolled 12 dice for this, and I got 10s on like 4 of them.
Let's
Oh my
go!
god.
These
I have an
two are
automatic
going
success.
to die. That's so fun.
It's just me with my little blow dart, though. That's it.
Oh god.
I got -2.
I got a 4.
Uh-oh. Jesus. That was really one of the other, wasn't it? Okay. What did everyone get? Okay, hold up your fingers. Okay. Phoebe got 10. Noah got 6. Tahir got 4. And Dixie got -2. Rip.
You just hold your 2 upside down because they're sad twos.
An A.
Alright. Alright. As Noah goes to throw the first punch, it is Phoebe's turn first up in initiative.
Seeing that Noah's about to sling that punch, just from the bushes, does the first with the blow dart. That is marksmanship and dexterity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It has to be physical. If not, I'd say I manipulate the blow dart. But wait, you said a 7 counts as a success?
Mm-hmm.
8 successes. My dice finally love me.
Now we go.
Alright. Yeah, let me just...
I shamed my blow dart into appreciating me more.
You scared your blow dart.
I did.
Jesus, okay. So... You... succeed by 2. But as you hit the blow dart, like you blow into your... What is the thing for a blow dart? Is it like a blow dart blower? I don't know. But
It's basically like a fancy straw.
you fire your blow dart.
Mhm.
And you hit one of the twins like right in the neck, and it goes in so deep that it's just like and just like they go to like rip it out, and it was just like starts bleeding profusely. And they like turn and immediately like snap the head to look your way and like snarl.
Also, they did get a jump scare because I had a successful hit.
Oh, they do, yes. Yeah, I will say as they like snap their head to look at you, they kind of get like taken aback and a little bit startled.
Is it possible that because Noah is like showing them their own face in the mirror, that their face morphs into Phoebe's really quick as they get hit for this one big jump scare?
Absolutely. I love
Perfect.
that. I did also forget to change the music. Let's go. Rip, it's fine. I'm a professional. But as you yep, and so that's your turn there. Alright. Next up, so next up is the Impuser turn, because they also rolled incredibly high.
No.
You've shown them. Were you showing the mirror, or were you going to throw a hit, or were you doing both?
Showing the mirror and then like going to punch, and then like when
Okay.
to punch. Yeah.
All right.
Like punching through the mirror in a very anime style.
Okay.
Down.
So, as one is like distracted a little bit, sees Phoebe in the mirror, like has to like look away and is scared. Her twin kind of steps forward a little bit and kind of catches your eye and tilts her head a little and goes, "Now, Noah, you don't want to do that, do you? And I would like you to roll me a willpower."
Well, that's not gonna go like so sexy for me.
I believe in you. You got this.
Fuck. I was gonna be like, that's 2 successes, but that's 2 successes and a fail, so that's just 1 success altogether.
Like, her eyes catch yours for a moment, and you can't look away. And she goes, "No, Noah, you don't want to do that, do you?" You kind of feel yourself nodding, and like, your arms are dropping. She goes, "Now go attack your friends over there." And you have to use your next action to attack one of your friends.
Okay.
And you have a question?
When it comes to my turn, yes.
Okay. The other one, Phoebe, was it just that they got scared, or were they stunned for a turn as well?
So when we had discussions, I just put jump scare and we didn't discuss it at that time. So because it wasn't discussed beforehand, I will leave it up to you. So I'm not arguing for something I didn't put in beforehand.
That's totally fine. I'll say just because it was meant to be kind of like a distraction jump scare, I think it was meant to be. We'll just leave it at that for now.
Mm-hmm.
So, as they kind of take the blow dart out of their neck, they look at you, smirk, switch hands, and kind of throw it back at you to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
So... Okay, that's 6 successes. Is that hit against your dodge?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright, so however many above is how many boxes of damage you take, so...
Alright, I take 2 boxes of damage.
Alright. So, as she rips out the blow dart, just hits it with such force, it just hits you back in the shoulder.
I fall back in the bush a little bit, going, hey! And then come back up. Just very.
Alright. Nala, it is now your turn.
So, I am, yes, taken over and want to go attack my friends. Hoenn, however, are they also? Or are they their own separate person who goes on my turn? Because Hoenn will rugby tackle Noah, and we will have a brother fight on this mountaintop.
Okay,
As we
let me
both try to beat the hell out of each other.
have a look at this. What's it called again?
This move is called Army of One.
Army of One. There it is.
It is a duplicate of myself. Each duplicate has the character's relics. At the end of the effect, only one set remains. They arrange themselves minimally as to not get into each other's way.
I would say that your duplicate is because it says for the most part each duplicate Scion controls must perform roughly the same action.
Okay.
So your reflection cannot try and stop you, unfortunately.
Okay. I think it's just going to be whoever is closest to Noah. Noah is going to jump.
Yeah.
Who is
Which
closest
will probably be Tahir.
to here?
You just
Noah
cruel
is-
that.
I love that.
Noah is going to with this like weird this like furious sadness is going to swing a punch at Tahir.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
Okay, I thought you were counting successes. I was like, sweet Jesus!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes though.
Yeah,
No,
my dodge
Noah
DV is 6.
So beefy.
Yeah,
Alright. What's your
you
dodge
beat
DV?
my dodge DV by 3.
Yeah, Noah with just this expression on his face, just full force, hits you right across the face. And it is with such force that you just, the momentum just takes you to the ground.
Oh! The bees, the swarm of bees, they were being polite. But almost like instinctively, the entire space is filled with like, oh shit, I smashed a beehive and now they angy. Like the queen of the hive has been threatened. Tahir does not like. There's obviously like there's no reflexive attack, but it just gets really angry, and everybody can hear it. Like this is like I think like from base level survival instincts. When you hear the swarm, you're like, I don't want to be here. Angy bees, angy.
You can roll another willpower at the end of your turn, Noah, if you would like. To try and break free.
Yes, please. So my willpower is literally just the base willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there's 2 successes.
Not quite. You are still on
I'm still
No.
Alright. Next up is Tahir.
Ah!
So
I
my
think
family is
Tahir.
not known for their good willpower.
Tahir. Okay, so Depthe, let's I don't know, make up some rules for us. How
Okay.
does we've got 2 wolves and 100 bees,
Okay.
and then we have Tahir themselves.
Alright. I will say if you want like the wolves and the bees to attack as well as yourself, it will be a mixed action. So it will be all of your DCs in the one roll.
Okay. Only the bees and the wolves are gonna attack. Tahir is going to use their turn to get up and also like try to snap Noah out of it. So it's not going to be an attack action.
Okay. How are you going to try and snap Noah out of it?
Oh, just be like, Noah, come on, you're stronger than this. It's me. Snap out of it. Just like that, like, just be like, hello.
Alright. And who are the wolves and bees attacking?
1 wolf to each demon.
Alright.
And the bees will pick the one that charmed Noah.
Alright.
So it's Animal Ken, right? And
Yes. Yeah, this would be... I'll say dexterity animal can, because you're kind of...
Okay.
You yourself aren't doing anything, but the animals themselves are reacting quickly.
Cool. This dice roller does not like me very much, but we're gonna make it work. So I have one auto success from my epic dexterity. Now let's roll these dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 10, 10, and then 1 more. So 11 successes.
11. You have just enough to only hit one of them.
Okay, so God, 11 successes is enough to hit one of them. They are strong. Okay,
But it will do a lot of damage on that one.
all right. Well, for flavor, we could say like the 1 wolf and the bees attack that one that messed with Noah.
Yeah.
And I think the other wolf will just say like probably is too concerned about Tahir.
Alright.
Was probably like running towards the thing, and then like it was a little doggy yelp when Tahir goes down.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, because with 11 you beat the dodge DB by 5. So if you want to hit the one that is charming Noah.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. This so one is too hesitant in kind of attacking. It was kind of like looking back at you and kind of whining in the back of your throat, but tries to attack the one that Phoebe hit, but she's too hyper aware after the jump scare from the mirror that she's easily able to dodge the kind of launching attack on the wolf. But the other one is so focused on Noah and is smirking and is too proud of herself at the moment that Noah hit you to here, that it doesn't see the wolf absolutely like launch itself and like grab onto her arm and just does that like dog head shake that it does when it has the toy, and she just like screeches in agony as she just like
for
rips
flavor.
her.
She also got the shit stung out of her, like probably not like no damage, but
Yeah.
like just like for flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. And so by the time like she rips her arm away, like different parts of her face are like starting to like swell up, like her normally beautiful visage is just interrupted by these swellings and like red splotches, and just her arm has entirely mangled. She looks so rough from that one attack alone.
Sure.
Next up, as all this is happening, you all hear this kind of rumbling, growling sound, and you think it's like one of Tahir's wolves, but you see the same two-headed dog that they had with them when you cross paths in Boston. It's this two-headed dog, an Orthrus, kind of step out from behind them and kind of will gauge the situation for a moment, but sees, I will say, Dixie off to the side and will go and attack.
Oh, gross.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's 7 successes.
Yeah, my dodge is a 3.
So that's 4 boxes of damage that you take.
Yep.
Are we dying today again? Is that what we're doing? Are we all gonna die today? That'd be a fun end.
It would be fun.
That'd be fun.
Let's murder some teens.
This hound kind of takes in the situation, sees Dixie kind of crashed off to the side, snarls a little bit, and just pounces, and its 2 heads both just like snap into your legs. And it hurts. But, Dixie, you're up next.
Fucking dogs. Okay. I would like to... Okay, what am I gonna do? How close am I to the... Not maybe the one who's being beat by, like, Tahir and everything, but the other demon.
The one that just got hit by Phoebe with the dart?
Maybe. No,
So-
the one that just... You go ahead.
So out of the 2 of them, so Beatrice is the one that just got hit by the dart. Hasn't done anything else, got jump scared and was distracted. Bethany was the one that charmed Noah, but then got attacked by Tahir's wolf and bees and is looking real rough.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just handle this dog.
Alright.
I would like to go ahead and... Yeah, I think really the only thing I can do, because is there a penalty for shooting within melee?
No, not that I've ever seen, so...
I will shoot then. I'm just gonna pull out the bow I got, and then I'm gonna try to shoot the dog in one of the faces. Let me see. So it'd be dexterity, marksmanship. Okay, 1 second. Oh, we might be dying. 2.
You just miss as you're just like too kind of shaken up, and as you scramble back and shoot the bow, it just goes wide.
Okay.
Alright.
As a question and a reminder as to how health works.
Yeah.
How does health work?
Okay, so with your health boxes, only the top vertical counts because
The top row?
Yeah, the top horizontal row. The vertical rows are for like different kinds of damage that was just too confusing to kind of put into the game, so I've just taken it out. So it was just the top horizontal row, and when someone hits you, you take the damage of the threshold success of your dodge DP. So if like your dodge DB is 5 and someone gets 7 successes, that's 2 boxes of damage that you take.
So we
Okay,
all
cool.
have 7 health.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, and
Tahir.
I punched Tahir so hard that it did 3 of the 7 health.
Yep.
Good
You
heavens.
did 3. You did 3 damage. The wolves did 1, and the bees did 1. Tahir is down with 5 of 7 boxes filled.
I just took my 6 out of 7, so I feel that.
Oh, David!
Oh,
Guys, I will remind you, you do have nectar and ambrosia, which heals you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
True.
On Tahir's turn, the wolves are gonna attack, and Tahir's gonna nom.
Is that
Okay.
something I can do as a partial action, like during this turn, or if
I...
not, that's also okay.
I'll allow it. I'll be kind and allow it.
You don't have
If
to
you
be
would like-
kind.
No.
If you don't want to allow it, that's okay.
Take the bugger. If
If
you want to like quickly like sip some ambrosia as you just finish, you like scramble back and sip some ambrosia if you'd like.
Okay. I mean, it's the only one I could do for a while anyway, so I'll take the 1 health if I can get it.
Yeah. Alright. Phoebe, you're up.
Right, seeing all this going down, Phoebe is like plan B, plan B, plan B, and looks, and this is a DM question, so I can target as many people or things as legend points I have, so because that's something that you said, like, we're not totally using legend points, would you say, I would just like to ask how many people I can target with this lunacy.
Lunacy.
I can have let me copy this.
Are you just going to target the twins?
That was, yeah, because
Yeah.
I think right now the other thing is like not doing much. So yeah, the twins.
I'll say 2 people is easy enough for you.
2 people? Okay. And sweet. So Phoebe, like shaking off little blood dripping down, emerges from this bush that she was unsuccessfully hiding behind. Also, sorry, I'm blurry. But emerges behind, seeing just like it started going bad, including themselves, and just reaches like a hand out to both of them and is like, let's see how you are when you lose control. Eyes roll back, go black, and unleashes lunacy with the virtue of courage and its berserker fury, and it's they are both so overcome with shame at their perceived weakness that they fly into a murderous rage, hurling themselves at foes without regard to their safety, and it's just like vicious bloodshed. So it's like complete disregard for their themselves.
All right.
And if there's any type of control, would try to fling them at each other, but if not, is just be careless. And there's just like black, steamy, shadowy smoke rising from Phoebe using this.
Love this. Okay, let me just read this so I can.
I can also here. I'll copy the character virtue and send that in the chat.
Let's see. What page is Lunacy on?
Oh, sorry. I have it copied, so I'm gonna see if I can copy this image. No, that didn't work. Oh, here, I do have the file
I
saved.
had it copied, but I didn't have the like extra thing copied for some reason. So...
All right, sent the blurb. And the virtue extremity I chose is courage, berserk.
Yeah. Alright. Where am I finding this?
Oh, and my activation roll is manipulation and presence, so I'll roll that while you're going over this.
That is only if the legend dots are the same,
Okay.
which I'm just going to say. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Sorry, give me one moment.
Try to fix my blurriness.
It adds a mystique.
Yeah. You scared the camera.
I did.
That's it.
They can't focus.
Stick your face really close to the camera.
I-
And yeah, like see, like you just
Very good.
you're just like in their nightmares.
And bring it back. Let me just shut it.
Come on.
There we go. Hey.
There you go.
It's a little
Hey.
darkness. It's fine.
It worked.
Yeah, it was a little. That's a technical term.
Yeah, no, yeah. No. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your hope in this is that they just attack without disregard?
Yes. If Phoebe is gonna try to see if can I make them aim at each other and just lose it and get mad at each other
okay.
being weak, and they're like, no, you're so weak, and fight each other as they got someone to fight. But I don't know if that's within Phoebe's power, but that's what Phoebe is aiming to do, and we'll go to whatever means necessary.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you kind of reach out, your eyes just go black. You kind of connect with their fear and you amp it up way too high.
Mhm.
And you see them both go rigid and kind of their face glazes over for a moment before they blink out of it. And while the one that's charming Noah gets temporarily distracted but is too focused on Noah to really see anything around them, you do see Bethany look over and just do this once over. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is all I can do.
Yeah, because it is their turn next, and you will see as Bethany, who's just looked her twin over, just mutters under her breath, "You're so weak, you got bit by a wolf," and will just backhand her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, kill.
Oh my god.
Kill.
Brutal.
Phoebe, I still black is yeah, is just only encouraging this.
Alright. Alright, so as she makes this backhanded motion, you see that she has talons, and as she backhands her, this huge claw just rakes across her already swollen and blotchy face. And Beatrice kind of turns to the side, looks at her and goes, "What are you doing?" And kind of looks between her and Noah for a second and just shoves her away and goes, "Focus! This isn't the plan." But she is keeping her focus on Noah right now.
Dang it.
So it is Noah's turn.
Am I still demonified, or is that
Mhm.
dropped? I am still demonified. Dang it. Seeing Phoebe cast this thing like the does Noah like hold the them in like huge regard, the demon sisters, or is it like?
It's more of just you've been told to attack your friends, and that is all that your mind has been filled with.
I'm just compelled to do it, even though I don't. Okay. Okay then. Well, with that, because Noah is attacking his, has been told to attack his friends and has to do that. Is even though he can't seemingly say anything, he's like trying to mumble things out of his mouth, but is not able. You can kind of sense that he's just saying sorry constantly under his breath. But seeing that Tahir is getting really beat down and Dixie can't take any more hits either, is going to go to Phoebe to try and is attempting to be if I hit one of Dixie or Tahir, they are going to go down. But Phoebe might be able to take a hit. It's the hopes. So he's going to attempt to run over and okay. Actually, however, I have another thing I would like to do.
Okay.
I've been told to attack them, right? And I have to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
During the dragon fight, Noah attacked, quote-unquote, the dragon by throwing his Hercules cape over it.
Okay.
Can Noah run up to Phoebe, give her the, throw the cape over her, giving her the +5 to the defense, and then punch her in this worked last time, I'm technically still hitting them, but first I am doing a thing which I did before, or just attempt to grapple Phoebe with the cape, just like the dragon, just like I did with the dragon.
I will allow you to give your coat to Phoebe before attacking.
Before a punch.
You're like,
Yeah.
ugh, ugh.
Yeah.
What to?
Takes up, throws it, and then, and punches toward Phoebe with the cape. I'm going to take the +5 away from me. Does Phoebe
Alright.
get the +5 with the cape, or is she
Yeah.
not technically wearing it yet? Okay, so Phoebe gets a +5 to defense.
I will say in kind of just with Tahir's words kind of still ringing in your mind, you just get that split-second moment of clarity to be able to take
To
your...
know what he's gonna do next. And then,
to take your jacket off and drape it over Phoebe, and it kind of... before you have even prepared to, draw back for a hit, it kind of turns into this very billowing, scary-looking vampire-type cape. Because I feel like that would be Phoebe's.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can he throw his leather jacket that turns into a vampire cape over Phoebe whilst he's kind of coming to, and then as he finishes doing it up and it's fully taken effect, looks at Phoebe in the eyes, and then it retakes over him and he just leans his head back and then goes for a headbutt. Just this finishes doing it okay, you're a little bit safer, and now I'm demon again, and then rears his head back to
And
head.
so it added 5 to my dodge.
It adds 5 to your dodge.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Don't hit me.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I rolled 12 dice with this. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. That's a 4.
Easy. I would have
Doesn't
dodged
he-
it myself. I would have been fine.
Oh, here
Shoot,
we
if it was
go.
me, it would have been hit, but it's fine. You go to
Ah.
headbutt me, and I dip underneath the collar.
Yes.
Oh, to the
Yeah.
left.
Yeah,
Wile E.
absolutely.
Coyote rolls through the cape, where the cape was.
Absolutely. All right. Tahir, you're up next. Oh,
dear.
sorry, Noah. Roll another willpower for me real quick
God.
at the end of your turn.
5. Nope. Got 1.
1.
Got a 1. Never mind.
Oh no.
You guys
Oh no.
do have momentum.
Okay.
I will remind you all.
Oh my god,
please
yeah,
use
we've
so
some.
much momentum. I would like to use so much momentum right now. At least,
Literally
at
use
least
all of
3.
it.
I want like 3. I want to get the 4. I feel like a 4 is a good. Do you want 5? Can I use 5? Can I use 4?
You
to
have
full
you
momentum
have
to
4
get-
momentum to use.
Can I use the 4
Use
momentum
them. You're
to
the
get a 5?
strongest fighter.
We kind
I
of
get a
need
5.
you. So
I get a 5. I am sorry that I have punched everyone here. I use 5 momentum. I wish to no
4.
longer be in this.
I think 4. 4. You just use 4.
I use 4, but I have 1, so I get
Alright,
sorry.
roll-
I get 5 altogether.
Roll those extra 4 die.
you haven't
Oh,
punched
it's
me
just
yet,
4
but I'm not gonna
dice?
let you.
God,
Yes.
Dang it. Okay, I got a 10 in that. However, that does mean I still only get 3, which is my highest roll.
You you headbutt Phoebe, and kind of as Phoebe ducks under and kind of pops back up, Phoebe, you watch as kind of that expression that doesn't quite look like Noah falls away, and he kind of blinks it away.
Since Phoebe dodged, could Noah fully headbutt the tree behind Phoebe accidentally, and it
Absolutely.
knocks the villain out of him?
Absolutely.
Shadow.
Yeah,
Do we see
just-
cartoon stars circle around Noah's head?
Yeah, and
It's
there's
not-
like
no,
this big egg on his head now.
It's not even stars. It's like him, like looking in a mirror, just like
Yeah,
circling
it's
around
a
his
bunch of
head.
mirrors. It's a bunch of tiny baby birds, but with like really nice chiseled jaws of Noah.
And they're saying,
That's
"Noah, you're the coolest."
terrifying.
No, you're totally relevant.
Alright. 3 was what you needed.
Okay, good. Thank
Oh wow. That's so
Yeah.
not
you.
high.
Jesus.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Next up is Tahir.
Tahir is going to tell the one wolf and the beast stay on the one that's looking super hurt.
Mhm.
And do the same thing as last time, except for their own turn, they would like to snarf down some. They're gonna put some cheese on some ambrosia and snarf it down, and then so it's kind of like it's got like a cheesy honey vibe, and then be like, Noah, you're back with us now, please.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm coming.
Okay. Yeah. So I think last time I rolled. I'm assuming I just rolled dexterity animal ken again.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. I can do that. 1 auto success and 12 die. Let's go. Oh, y'all, I got 4 10s.
Oh my god.
4 10s.
So that's 8. 8
go.
successes plus 1 automatic. That's 9. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So 14 successes.
Yep. Yeah. That's enough to hit both of them.
Yeah.
So, as the wolves both attack, the other one's a lot more focused and manages to kind of bite at the ankle of Bethany, but Beatrice turns into dust. As the wolf just shakes it again and just shakes Beatrice into dust.
I think as that happens and Beatrice disappears, Wolf goes, huh?
Absolutely. Alright, yeah. And you took some healing?
Yeah, how much do I heal with
Just 1 box.
the noms? Okay, $1.
Yeah.
Hey, it's only 4 now. Woohoo! I can take another
Alright.
punch from Noah and die.
Alright, next up is the Orthrus, who is going to attack
Give it-
Dixie again.
Give it to me.
Alright. Oh gosh.
It's a lot of dice.
You hit me. Hit me
chunky
now.
boy.
I'll hit you. I haven't got hit at all.
It's okay. She's just a little Dixie cake on the ground.
Alright, that's... oh jeez. Okay, that's only 5 successes.
That still means I'm down.
What's the dodge DV?
I went 3 because I went down to 0 now.
Is it like all your boxes filled in? And
All of my
then
boxes
a
are
box?
filled. All my boxes are filled.
All your boxes are filled? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Dixie is now unconscious. Not dead yet, but is now unconscious.
I've always been dead. It's fine.
Alright. As this, as the Orthrus kind of attacks again, for those of you that can see Dixie watches as Dixie just suddenly is like scrambling back, but just with all the attacks and blood loss that is happening, just kind of goes limp. Dixie's unconscious, so no chance for Dixie. Next up is Phoebe.
Oh. Phoebe, seeing that, just runs to Dixie and just ambrosia or nectar and is just trying to like.
I can't have another one.
You can't.
I already had one.
Can you have one of each?
Can I?
You can try. It is.
Do it! I mean, worst case scenario, I'm probably gonna die anyway. I think I was our only healing. And I didn't get a chance.
Because, wait, did you have nectar or did you have ambrosia?
I had nectar.
Okay. This makes it more difficult because ambrosia, it's like a lemon bar or something.
It just...
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if Phoebe saw you.
I don't know if you did either. You were
So
so busy. And I was hiding. I was like on the ground. So I don't know. Do what you think is right. I won't judge you if you kill me because I love you.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Okay, so Phoebe's gonna take ambrosia, not because it's more difficult, but more so it's like you only eat rocks. You deserve this. And it's just like open. And it's like, eat the food. Eat the food. Dixie, eat the food. And then he's like still gesturing to the Impusa, being like, yeah, beat him up. Eat the food. Please.
Alright. As you kind of try to make Dixie swallow this in her sleep, she kind of coughs up a little, because trying to eat while you're unconscious is a little bit tricky. But I will say, I rolled for this. Dixie, you get back a box, but you are still passed out. You will not be waking up anytime soon. You feel Dixie heat up a lot, like fever, but nothing bad has happened. But from what you know of Nectar and Ambrosia, if you give Dixie any more, it's going to kill them.
Oh, feeling the heat is like, oh shit, definitely already had some. And with the rest of whatever time Phoebe has left, we'll try to just drag Dixie out of the way.
Alright.
I love the idea of, oh, she's warm. Fuck, that's bad.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. They're not gonna relent, so this will be a contested roll. Make a dexterity versus your melee or strength.
Okay. One success. Because I had I had 2 successes, and then there was a 1 in there, so.
He got none.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So you
nice.
manage, as kind of both of the dogs' heads try to bite at you, you just manage to just dodge as you're dragging Dixie away.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up is the one in Puja that's left. Alright, she sees her twin just turn into dust and turns to look at Noah and Phoebe. Actually, she's gonna look at everyone. She's gonna turn to look at Noah and Phoebe, but seeing Tahir as well, looking pretty hurt, she's gonna walk forward towards Tahir and kind of, with her talons out, make a swipe. But she is within melee of your wolf. So do they
Oh,
run
yeah.
it, or do they try to stop them?
Oh, 100% they will
Okay.
try to get in the way.
We'll use your stats for this.
Okay.
But it's the same as before, so but opposite. So I'm rolling the dexterity versus melee and strength, and you're rolling the athletics plus strength.
Athletics. Okay, let's 5 dice. Lovely. Okay. I got 4 successes,
Nice.
2 9s, and a
3
10.
successes.
Oh,
I'm rolling bad now. Damn it. Yeah, so as she kind of is scoping the scene, sees you already hurt, starts towards you, but the wolf doesn't let her, just jumps in front and snarls and goes to make another attack. Essentially stopping her from advancing towards you. Noah, you're up. You are now not mind controlled anymore.
Noah holding their head, which is thumping from mind control and then headbutting a tree. Okay, we're on a mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we by any chance close to the edge of a mountain? Of the mountain?
No, so what
Damn it.
you've kind of traveled from the peak, you're kind of in a little bit of a valley-ish type area.
Okay, so there's no big drops.
we're not at knife's edge.
You've kind of traveled down away from it.
Okay. Gets up and then runs toward the last. Who is the last twin? What is the which one specifically?
Bethany.
As Bethany goes to throw a claw out, and another one out, Noah is gonna grab their hand, like. It seems like we've switched places. Originally it was there was 2 of you versus 1 of me. And now it's the other way around. And then another hand is going to go on the other end as Hoenn is going to grab the other side and pull them toward, and we're going to do a joint, Hoenn is going to punch and then Noah punches, and then it's going to combine like that.
Amazing. Absolutely. Roll for it.
As we're gonna do a punch. Of course I do. I roll bad this time for some bloody reason. I only unfortunately get a 1 there. However, because Hoenn is attacking as well, I get another little attack. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 successes.
No. So, wait, did you roll twice?
I did, yes.
Okay,
Because I
when
attack, and then with the army of one, Hoenn also gets to be able to do that.
mixed actions are just one roll with multiple DCs. Remember?
I thought that because of the ability army of one, it switches that, so it is. Oh no, yeah, you must split your action as per a standard multiple action. Yeah, okay.
There.
That's fine. Okay, so I roll all of it together.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 24. Okay, 24 d10.
No. It's so you're just rolling your standard attack.
Oh, just one standard attack, and I'm using
just
it for
one
both?
standard attack, and just using it for both.
Okay. Well, the one standard attack was only one hit then.
Yes. There you go. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Rip.
she's becoming a little bit panicked now, so she's kind of easily dodging the attacks. But next up is Tahir.
So just a question, are you is it like more advantageous for Noah to just attack himself? Because the DC goes higher at the mixed action, right?
I
believe.
Let me
might
consult
be,
real
but
quick.
I get to do two different things to like two different people, I believe. So like before I was like grappling and then attacking, or like having advantage on any form of grapple.
Okay, if it's the same person that they're attacking, it is just this is dumb.
Oh,
Hang on.
it's called a thing that says they are performing a coordinated assault.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. But that is, 190 in this. So let's have a...
Well, the reason I'm asking is because the wolves have been attacking two different people the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, before one disappeared.
You know what? I'm going to just make a split decision here. And because it's two people attacking the same person, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this in a Scion. I'm so sorry. Give me a second.
No, you're so fine.
No worries. We're just in here trying to make it as hard for you as possible.
I was
evil players.
I was 100% like if we were on the edge of a cliff, I was gonna have Hoenn very sexily and heroically rugby tackle them off. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Like running down. With no one looking at Hoenn being like, I need you to do the sexiest thing.
Oh,
possible.
okay.
And then Hoenn does a heroic sacrifice.
Alright.
So of course the
So-
sexiest thing possible.
Coordinated attacks are essentially half your damage, half your opponent's dodge TV. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I still only got one, but it is half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up is Tahir.
Hello. It's me. Okay. Everything is turning its eyes towards the one standing demon. And it's just gonna be a boo, like, wolf, bees, blah. They're just gonna get rolled. So dexterity, animal ken. So I have one auto success, and I gotta go back up to 12 die. Okay, decent. And then 1, 2, Okay, so 8. 8 success.
8 success. All right.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no, sorry, 9. 9. I forgot to add
9?
my automatic success. 9 successes.
All right.
And they're all attacking just that one person. Just that one demon.
All right. So I will say only one of them can get the attack, but for flavor, I will say it's a joint effort as kind of both of the wolves kind of grab each limb and just begin to tear her apart, but it then turns into dust as these wolves just go to town and turn the last remaining Impusa twin into dust.
I think Tahir just like wipes blood from their mouth and says, we're all more than they thought we were. Chill, control bees.
All right.
And then runs to Dixie.
Mm-hmm.
To do what, I don't know, but just to be there.
All right. Next up is the authoress, who is going to attack Phoebe.
Alright, I forgot about the two-headed dog. I'm too focused on Dixie.
Okay, I have this really sick-looking cloak right now.
Hell yeah. The shadow of night. Can you do can you do one of those
Maybe.
emo what we do in the shadows, like emo Dracula.
That's
dramatic coat player.
6. It's not gonna hit. 6 successes.
No.
Just you. I'll say at this point you're definitely using kind of covering Dixie with your back turned, just as the stock is just biting at your like spooky vampire cloak that you have now.
Very Mega Mind Black Mamba, if I may say.
Amazing. Dixie, you are unconscious, so nothing for you, unfortunately. But it is back to your turn, baby.
All right. So still, pulling Dixie, trying to get to like a safe-ish spot. Once I think I've determined one that's like a little bit out of the way, we'll turn and we'll just try to like through the cloak go like this, and is gonna try to fire off a blow dart at the dog. Like, yes. Let's see. That is marksmanship and last time you said it was marksmanship and
Dex.
Right. Big fat 0.
Oof.
Not used to my new game.
Oh, we did so well this whole campaign.
I rolled 7 dice for that.
As you try and like sneak under the cloak and fire your blow dart, it just goes wide as you kind of favoring taking cover more than hitting the authoress. But it is Noah's turn now.
Noah is gonna run over and try and kick the dog out of the thing. Just I don't want it here anymore. It's evil.
All right, roll attack.
He's gonna him and Hohen are gonna bro fist and then run over to the the demon. Fucking
dodge
come on,
DD.
dude. With coordinated assault, remember, so it is halved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6.
Yeah.
You one-shot punt this
like
authoress.
grab the dog and then like throws it toward Hoenn, who like fucking Scott Pilgrim-esque like punches it out of the sky.
Yes, absolutely,
Turns to
and
dust,
just
coins.
turns to dust. All right, and you are now standing in the after effect of the battle. Dixie is unconscious. You are all a little bit hurt, except for Phoebe, I think.
Oh, Phoebe's a little hurt, but only
Phoebe's
took
a
like
little
2 blocks with the first.
Noah is actually not hurt, I don't think.
All right.
Noah was dealing the damage.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But as this comeback comes to a stop, dust in the wind, Pholus kind of turns the corner with a bag in hand, kind of very meekly just standing there.
Help!
Remedies.
Dixie, now
you
we're gonna go. You stop being so fucking useless.
Too much
and-
good stuff. Too much good stuff. Unconscious.
And Tahir would like to help them because, well, I don't know. Tahir has some medicine. He
Alright.
wants to do something.
Okay. He kind of like didn't notice Dixie at first, but hands the bag of herbs to whoever wants it. This is for the sleeping remedy. And kind of like Dust will look at Dixie a little bit frantically and will hand it off to whoever takes it. Before turning around and starts gathering more herbs, drops by the station, picks up like this mortar. You can help if you'd like. He seems to be quite adept at this remedy that he's making.
Tahir will just like hold Dixie up to help. Well, you know, and, like just like kind of like nurses
but he comes back
the physician kind of a thing.
Yeah. He comes back with this kind of paste in his mortar and pestle that he's made and kind of bends down to kind of lay down and starts applying this paste on her wounds. She should be fine. It'll just take a couple of days. And it's like avoiding eye contact as he's applying this paste on all of Dixie's wounds.
Can Tahir bring out the strongest parental guilt possible and just say,
Aha!
all of this happened because you didn't say no. Now you better come fix it. All of it.
I can't leave, but whatever's in this bag should be more than enough to help your camp.
He's just gonna grab the bag and just say, like, you better hope we don't have to come back.
Just visibly, like,
we're bringing
audibly
Chiron.
gulps.
I hope Phoebe's like eating this fear because Tahir definitely says, because next time we're gonna bring Chiron.
Of course. My apologies.
Your parent is very disappointed in you. Does Dixie like stir?
Yeah, so you kind of see as the paste is kind of settled and bandages are wrapped. Dixie, you come to consciousness. You hurt, but
Yeah. I think what's a little more accurate and even more terrifying is they just look dead. Like they just straight up look dead. Then they just like open one eye and they look around. And like it's like the same breathing and everything. It's just like it's terrifying because they just naturally look that way and they just open their eyes and look up around everyone and look down at their leg and then look up at the centaur and then glare.
I'll leave you to talk. Turns and leaves.
There's a rustle, and then Noah pulls the camera out of his bag and is like, "We need to fucking take a picture of us at our best, at our peak, our top moment." Right, everyone. I'm gonna put on timer.
Phoebe puffs up the collar of the vampire-like cloak, props up Dixie.
Tahir props the Dixie from the other side and also is just like super bloody. And like
Phoebe
grimy
takes
from
some
being
of the
like
blood on the neck and like tries to make it look a little more all over.
There's just this. There's just that just covering.
Everyone say we did it. Camera flashes the biggest mess in the world.
Yeah, you take the photo, you document your victory, and you, blanking. Phobos, lets you stay as long as you need to rest. And you make your way back to Camp Half-Blood. You take the buses again, you pay the fees, you don't run into as much trouble. You avoid what monsters lurk on your trip back. But now that you're focused on getting home with your bag of herbs in your bags, it's another 2 days of however long, considering you stay to rest up, before you're back in New York. And you take the trip back down to camp in Camp Half-Blood with the hill. And as you enter camp, you are greeted by Chiron and many children of Apollo, very panicked and...
Noah jogs ahead. The heroes of the sleeping mystery, the bumblebees. And then everyone walks through the thing.
To note that before we left, Phoebe did do rumor mill to try to amp up the hype.
Yeah!
hell yeah.
Amazing. You come back. The Apollo kids look very worn out from running around and taking care of camp, and half of camp that is awake are immediately like excited, and word is spreading quickly that you guys have returned and seemingly successful. You bring the herbs, which is made into a tea, which is fed to the rest of camp. Tahir, I'm assuming you'll by your honey's side when they give her the tea. She's looking a little pale. It's been about a week of her just being inside and sleeping, so she's visibly a little bit paler since the last time you saw her, but they gently feed her the tea. And she kind of... It's a few moments and like your heart's in your throat, because for a moment you think, it's not working. Phobos has betrayed you again and has given you the wrong thing, but slowly but surely she kind of... You see her kind of expression squint a little as she opens her eyes.
Tahir immediately just like pulls her to their chest in a hug. Big ol' hug.
Ugh. What happened? I'm really tired.
You just had a really, really long nap. Hey, I went on a quest.
And, like, she pulls back, immediately perks up. Without me?
Well, it was for you.
Really?
Yeah. Here, you need to have some food, and like Tahir brings the entire platter of charcuterie that normally sits in the cabin over to Honey.
Absolutely. Phoebe, will you be with your brothers when they wake up?
Oh yes, Phoebe will be, knowing that everything is fine now, will be seated. So if they have like beds side by side, Phoebe is like sat so that if they sit up, would be behind them, and so it was just like sitting there waiting for it to kick in, so that she can jump scare them the second they wake up.
So, as the Apollo kids, they stand in the doorway a little bit before hesitantly coming into the cabin, because everyone knows that the Phobos cabin is scary and there's always these rumor mills going around. But they come in and give the twins the remedy, and it's a few moments before they're both, the way they sleep, stick straight, just hands by their sides, on their back, sleeping. But they definitely, like, both of them at the exact same time, like, their eyes open and they sit up like a vampire out of a coffin. But,
still in the cape. I tried to keep it for this moment before I return it. Just the second that they're, like, up, goes, bah! Just classic. Loud noise, suddenness. Sibling shenanigans.
The absolute creepy ambiance of them waking up at the same time is absolutely ruined, as, like, high-pitched screaming is heard as they both scream at the top of their lungs of being scared right after being woken up.
What? I saved your lives, and this is what you have to say to me.
Well, you know, serves them right. At least they fed you. That's how they say thanks. With their fear.
No. Come on.
But they immediately, like, turn to you and give you a big hug.
There you go.
It was like the best sleep ever. We were having nightmares, and oh my god, it was so good.
Oh, I was so happy. I wasn't sure, because the way it was described, I was like, are they gonna have nightmares so that they're like nightmares for you and it's just pleasant? Because I would hate that for you. But I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad you had a good time. Oh, well, if you're fine. Pushes, like, shoves their heads back. I have to go back to my people. I'm pretty popular now. Anyways, get on. Like, strolls out of the cabin. Like, I know that Tahir is gonna be there, being like, oh, how are the brothers? And
yeah, 100%. Right outside.
Yeah, and I'm just Tahir, you know, some of us are just so good at nightmares. I didn't even think of it. So they are better than normal. It's fine.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I those sounded like some pretty juicy screams.
Oh, that was me.
Are you feeling amped?
Honestly, no, they're my brothers. I'm used to it. They're just like a good.
Fair.
Yeah.
Alright,
well,
Dixie, are you with your siblings when they wake up?
I honestly am going to say yes, but far away. Like, she's just kind of, like, looking from, like, the door frame, and once she sees them waking up, then she'll just leave, knowing that they're fine.
Yeah. So the Apollo kids have reached your cabin and are giving the tea. And they, after a few minutes, seem to wake up a little bit groggy and confused, but the Apollo kids, like, do the checkups, and they're awake, and you kind of leave the cabin. No, your sister wasn't affected, so...
What's up, you fucking loser?
Oh god.
Jesse saved the world. The camp has been saved.
I can't wait to hear about this for the rest of my life.
Well, I mean, I won't even need to tell you. I told you once, and now you're just going to think about it every single day about how I am the true Narcissus. Narcissus. No. I am... Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been? Have you been okay? Are you alright?
It was okay. It was weird
safe?
not having you
You're
here.
good, right? It's like you're happy, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, camp was weird without you, but as long as you made it back alive, I guess.
Yeah. No, I had a fucking really cool team of people that they all did everything. I basically just kind of stood there and looked pretty.
Well, and she kind of like gives you like a soft punch to the shoulder.
Ow.
I'm glad you're back. And congrats on the successful quest thing.
Yep. Truly the best. The best of the two siblings. I am the Joe Jonas, as it were.
Well, glad that you didn't let it get to your head. So, tell me about it. What did you fight?
So it was fucking
Monsters?
sick. Day one, we traveled. We went to Grand Central Station. There was a dog. It appeared out of nowhere, big. It looked like a mangy dog to everyone else, but to us, it was this demon. Phoebe had this great idea to try and distract everyone with a song, and then it goes on and then starts telling it the whole story of everything.
Yeah, and you tell her, and
With full, he's like mentioning everyone else's like big moments as well.
yeah. She makes some like sisterly quips throughout it, but is very much listening attentively. But yeah, and you are all given the kind of successful quest celebration. The very morbid tradition of your shrouds being burned without you, and just a bonfire with the songs very much beginning how it all started those couple of weeks ago. And what are you guys doing at this campfire? As everyone's kind of walking past, congratulating you, some are asking for the stories, and very much got the 15 minutes of fame going on right now.
Hell yeah.
Phoebe is currently avoiding Noah by trying to keep this wonderful cloak. And has enlisted their brothers as like posse as usual, but this time they're more into it because they just woke up from nightmares, and is going around like telling the tale in like a swishy fancy way, and because it is scary is like holding it in enough to like keep people engaged, but is like thriving off the fear. So Phoebe is like animated life of the party right now because people are actually listening to the scary story. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. We fought a dragon. I had a blow dot. And you know what I did with that blow dot? I hit it at an Puja, and then they grabbed it and threw it back at me, and it hit me. It hit me right here, cloak.
Amazing. Dixie, what are you doing during this campfire?
So, I did want to mention, can I get the dagger back from Tahir, the one that I let you borrow, because I got to give that back.
Yeah, 100%.
So she has that, and she's gonna go return that. That's probably like right before the festivity starts, or maybe like right as they're starting, but she'll give that back. Then she's actually to go visit Chiron and bring the goblet.
Alright, so Chiron is kind of sitting in his wheelchair in a game of Pinochle, but no one to play it with because Mr. D still hasn't returned. But he spots you and goes, "Oh, Dixie, Hello. I thought you would be after the others.
No. It's a lot. A lot of people are talking to me. A lot.
You did a very heroic thing. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm getting there. But we did this, and we figured it'd be... well, I didn't ask everyone else. I am deciding that it's best for you to have it.
Ah, I see. You've got the loot of a drake. It's very impressive, Dixie. I will hang this up. I will put this up.
Well, I figured that would be good for other things, but better for you to have it than, I don't know. I feel like kids Dionysus, or all the kids will start just doing things with it, putting random things in there to make sure it's, not poisonous or dirty anymore, and I think it'll get misused. So.
It's very, very wise of you, Dixie. Thank you.
And she's gonna kind of like turn to look back at like the bonfire. And for the first time, she actually looks like she's kind of missing out. I'm gonna go.
Absolutely. Go join your friends. You deserve it.
And she's gonna run back and just find her friends. Definitely, if people start talking to her on the way, like asking her questions, she's going to be a lot more responsive than normal, which is, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you a lot of the littler kids will sometimes run up to you and be like, "Did you do this? Did you do this? Oh my god, I heard about this." A lot of the older kids are just like, "Oh, like, hey Dixie," like a lot, like kids who don't normally say hi to you are saying hi to you. But you make your way to the bonfire. Tahir, no, what are you guys doing?
Mentioning
Tahir
their
was
names at the
probably-
same time. Hello, sorry.
Hello. Tahir was probably doing their normal like camp counselor thing and like getting all the little ones like, make sure they all have their stuff, they all know how to give their offering, make sure if someone tries to not do it, be like, hey. And once that's done, I think they're just gonna like sit on a log that I don't know. It's been a couple of days since we've been back at camp, right?
Like a couple of weeks at this point.
Couple of weeks. Maybe there's like a log that has kind of become this little foursomes like log. This is where we sit. Now that we're all friendos. And so yeah.
Oh wait, do you mean how long the quest has been, or how long since you've been back from the quest?
Since we've been back.
Oh, then yes, a couple of days. Sorry.
Yeah, so we have like our normal thing because we didn't all used to sit together, but now we do for sure. And so, if Tahir's the first one there, because Phoebe's clearly holding court over in that corner, just sits down with their s'mores, and some graham crackers that have like some of like the best honey in it.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just wait for the friends to join.
No, what are you doing?
Noah after is speaking to a group of people, and whenever people are like, "Oh my god, tell us the story," he's like, "I will, obviously, but I'm gonna do it in front of everyone. I'm not gonna waste it here. If I tell it too many times tonight, then no one's gonna turn up. So obviously, I'm gonna do it then." Sees Tahir sitting, and then he goes up and then like sits on the log. I tell you, people love us now. I've gotten 9 numbers. If I get one more, I'm gonna get a full phone number. It's very exciting for me.
Speaking of, a daughter of Aphrodite actually approaches you, Noah.
Oh.
And you kind of see her kind of glance over to the other daughters of Aphrodite, kind of like giggling and like whispering to each other. and she just walks up to, this daughter of Aphrodite, Lacey. She's been at camp about the same time as you. Has turned you down previously, but is now like walking up to you and going, "Hi, Noah."
What's up, Lacey? How's it hanging? What's up?
Good. I was just wondering if you would want to like hang out later.
Lacey, my schedule is actually pretty busy nowadays. There's a lot of people coming up and wanting me to hang out, so like maybe I could book you in at some point. Yeah, sure.
And you see her like get like a little taken aback, but like pushes her hair behind her ear. Yeah, sure. Just call me, and like we'll give you like a piece of paper with a number written on it.
Thank you for this. This rules for me. This is so fucking exciting. I'm gonna at 1 second. Types the phone in and then clicks call.
And
Does her phone ring?
Yeah, it rings.
On! Yeah, that's
Alright,
dope.
well.
Thank you. Thanks, hon.
Bye, Noah. See you, Tahir.
Yeah, see you later.
And
Bye.
walks off.
Hey, saving the world is all it took.
Oh my god, if I knew that, I would have done it years ago.
I know.
This is
What were you
great.
thinking? Although, I don't think that one's a demon.
Oh, that is actually a turn off for me. I think I'm going into the I'm exclusively going to date demons route. Because
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you right now, right? I know that you argue with me every time, but there was more than just like the lust to eat me. Do you know what I mean? Like they were interested in me.
At this moment, Phoebe and Phoebe's brothers are slowly trying to creep up behind Noah to scare Noah.
Yeah. Wow. Tahir will say, well, to be fair, they were also interested in how hard you could punch me.
Oh,
Speaking of, is my black eye fading yet?
please, you have to stop. I'm said before. I'm so sorry. She was in my mind. She was controlling me. You were an easy target.
I don't
'cause you're
blame
not
you.
quick and-
I'm pretty quick. You just caught me from the side. But hey,
Oh yeah, sure.
I will forgive you if you promise not to
dude.
date demons.
I think at this
Promise not to
moment, the
date
brothers
demons.
try and scare Noah.
Yeah.
So they
That
just
wasn't
pop
her.
up from behind. I saw you, it's fine.
Like,
Brothers
go,
get.
like tries.
Thank you for
You
the
know what?
ring.
Isn't there's nothing cool about it? Doesn't try to rear for a punch. Isn't like a haha. I defended it. Just like screams, yells, and then jumps forward a bit, and you're like, oh. Phoebe.
It was them. The brothers are like bouncing off the walls now because they absorbed the fear.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
Give me
I
my
just heard the
coat.
word demons, so I sent my brothers after you. What are you trying to say?
Give me my coat back, Phoebe. I lent you in a moment of weakness.
But I look so cool. No, I look so cool. Look at me. Oh, don't you want your friends
I
to be
mean,
You
this
look
cool?
like you bought it at a Spirit Halloween. You don't look as cool as you think.
Oh.
I have a.
Don't lie.
Oh, come on. Oh, you think you'd land a hit on me? If you can hit me while I'm wearing this, I'll give it back. Land a hit.
I would definitely try, but I know for a fact that if we connected that hit, that you would die instantly because I'm so fucking strong.
Oh, try
and it's
me.
embarrassing. to you.
Try me. Try me.
Wait. Hold on. Sounds like you don't need the coat, Noah.
Maybe he just wants it because it's a gift, and she's like walking up at this point, like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We have to at least half the amount of jump scares this group gives me.
I
per
was
day.
walking.
You walk so quiet. Thank you. More of that, please. Announce yourself from further away in future.
Oh.
I just feel like I would look better in the coat. It was Gucci. It was nice. It's Hercules' coat. It's meant for heroes, not for spooky little women.
I think at this, like, Tahir straight up, in classic form, slaps Noah at the back of the head and says, Phoebe saved the world too. Everyone here is a hero.
Yep.
Yeah. Fine.
Fine.
Can we
Got the
work out a
bumblebees.
timeshare?
Buzz.
How about-
Timeshare would work.
How about this? Weekdays, weekends. You get the flashy days.
Ooh.
Those are prime ones, but I get them more often. But you get it for the show, and you get it Fridays. Fridays. Very
Friday,
important.
Saturday, Sundays.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I should have
That-
just tried to find 2 coats if you knew you were gonna like take time
But
with it.
But Dixie, this is a beautiful symbiotic relationship between them now.
Yeah.
Here.
Stop trying to bond us to here. I don't want to be bonded.
Oh no, you two are already too far bonded at this point. Like I think
You
that
saved the
two are,
world
like,
together.
I think you two are the best friends. I think you pushed me out of best friend slot.
Never. Dixie!
She's smiling this whole time. Like she's actually been smiling. Just like I'm kidding. Oh, I sense your fear.
I know.
It feels weird the
Oh.
other way around.
Yeah.
She's gonna wrap around and kind of do a kind of hug and then
No, before you do that, Phoebe just wraps around.
Oh.
You spend the rest of the night chattering amongst yourselves, sharing the stories of your victory. And before long, it is back to normal camp activities. You spend the rest of the summer here at Camp Half-Blood. You climb the lava wall for those who are brave enough to do it. You do your arts and crafts activities, archery, canoeing, whatever takes your fancy. And the capture the flag games on Friday nights. Before long,
In this time, sorry. I was gonna say, like, during this time, Tahir shows up to Noah's cabin every single morning now that he has proclaimed he's a morning person. And, like, forces him to go out, like, into the woods and, like, foraging and stuff.
He
Basically
gets
just
up
be like,
every time. Yeah.
is there anything else that anyone does over the rest of summer?
Phoebe and Dixie are taking notes on Tahir and Noah. And it's just like this beautiful, quite creepy, honestly, let's be real, thing that they do. And Phoebe takes the time over the summer to try to find Dixie's favorite foods, like chicken nuggets, just to be like, let's find something that you can just really have. They have great food here.
yeah, no, the Dixie will be flexible and will definitely try. And that entire time, as you feed me my favorite food, Dixie gets better at being more personable, which means she's freaking people out more. Which means that Phoebe gets to feed on the fear,
Yes.
so they're now a powerhouse.
Yes.
hell yeah.
Amazing. That's how you spend your summer. And before long, the weather starts to change. Although you can't really feel it in here due to the protective bubble that hovers over camp. But you can tell that the end of summer is coming. And Mr. D still hasn't returned. Hypnos is still nowhere to be seen, and the kids of Hypnos are still becoming more wary as the days go on, but hopefully something happens soon. But in the meantime, it's the camp ceremony where you'll get your beads. And this year's bead is a little bee to represent the bumblebees and their quest in saving Camp Half-Blood.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz,
In-
buzz,
Buzz, buzz.
buzz,
Buzz,
buzz.
buzz.
Chiron makes the announcement of those who would like to stay at camp need to let him know in advance. Otherwise, those who don't notify him and aren't cleared out by the end of the day will be eaten by the harpies. But as another bead is added to your necklace, and the kids are packing up to go home at the end of summer.
I think this year Dixie will, who normally does not like coming every summer, I think that she'll go ahead and stay for the entire year.
Amazing. What about the others?
Phoebe, seeing that Dixie's staying for the entire year, usually likes to have a mysterious in the abyss. First goes up to Noah and says, I'm not going to be hitching a ride next year. I'll be here full time working on my heroics. And is going to go right down the stairs.
Noah, as they're talking, Noah turns and like goes to get something from the car, and then as he turns around, Phoebe is just gone. And he's like, oh, okay. Has like a little gift, and then like puts it back in his car.
Aw, a gift.
Where the gift is like, it's not even a gift. It's just like a little letter. Or oh no, tell you what, it's no, I know what it is. In like a few like weeks time, everyone gets a letter with a ticket to a Disney Channel original movie premiere in New York of his new movie, and that's all it was. He was going to give it to everyone, and then does end up giving it to everyone as well.
Alright. Tahir and are you guys going home for the rest of the school year? Rest of the year, I should say.
You like helps
well,
back up his sister.
Yeah, Tahir wants to stay, but also doesn't want to be apart from Honey after this. So Tahir will be in the gaggle of campers leaving.
Alright. So, the end of summer comes with Phoebe and Dixie staying behind for the rest of the year until the start of next summer comes. Noah and Tahir go home to their respective families. And that is the story of how a group of demigods came together and saved Camp Half-Blood.
Buzz, buzz, motherfuckers.
Buzz,
Motherfuckers!
buzz.
And that's the game!
Also, in the epilogue, Tahir does go to this movie premiere.
To the Disney Channel movie premiere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, would we go? I think Dixie would want to go, but we need to go in like full like goth glam, just
Yeah.
like scare the shit out of everyone. She's taking too much from Phoebe now.
Like we take like 2 weeks and we get very into like learning how to like make outfits, and that's like our crafts, and we're just like, oh yeah, we roll up in fully handmade, fashionable, like glam.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well, and Tahir's been texting y'all to, and you are also in charge of Tahir's outfit.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, they would show up in like t-shirt and
Noah
shorts.
and Joan are already like on the red carpet when the three of you turn up, and Noah like actually falls to his knees on the red carpet with his head in his hands. Like, this is the worst fucking idea I've ever heard in my life.
It's like all of it.
I feel like Tahir has like a really good outfit, and Dixie like just kind of puts shit together like Goodwill style, but it looks like okay because there's so much of it. But we actually like she spends time helping Tahir's outfit because I feel like yours would be like the most important because it's not all black.
It's true.
Just to be like. Also, we're taking notes at the premiere. Just like, did they look at each other?
Alright.
Which way is his hair parted today?
Oh my gosh!
Wait,
in the
which
movie.
way is his hair parted today?
He keeps his hair parted in the Hoenn way.
Ah!
He keeps it quiet the whole way.
Takes notes. No, Tahir does not take notes.
We take notes for you,
We take
and then I'll hand you a note.
Yeah.
Oh.
Clues.
And that's the game.
And that's the J.
Thank you so much, all my lovely players who decided to play this game with me, and for being patient with me as I try to navigate them through this system, but it's been very fun with them. Thank you so much to Super Dylan for producing for us tonight.
Thank you.
And thank you to AJ for who's been producing for us previously. Thank you, Santa, for the wonderful, beautiful vibes. And thank you to everyone that stuck around and watched the whole thing.
Yay!
Hold on. Thank you, Depthe. Thank you for running this.
Yeah.
Yes. Depthe, thank you for encouraging and enabling all of this.
So much.
Amazing. Yeah, okay. That's it.